I'm Daniel Perry, and I'm here to review Innova's all-new mid-range, the ARACHNID. My first thoughts are it feels like a Rollo bottom and maybe like a Rock or a Rock X3 top. It's got a pretty blunt nose, so it should have some high-speed stability, but while still being a little flippy because of that Rollo bottom. So should be able to put this on some hyzer, have it flip up, and then kind of slowly tail off to the right. Should be very workable. I got a bag full of ARACHNIDs fresh from the factory. Let's go see how they fly. Nice little fade. Wow, this flies super, super good. So very straight. I'm gonna kind of try and throw some turnovers, kind of see how it works on that kind of line. So holds the turnover very well. Coming out of it, just over the top. I'm gonna throw some hyzer flips now a little bit right of the basket and kind of see how it'll fade in. So flipping and pushing, super good for easy distance and nice little fade. My first thoughts is they fly really, really good. They have a really nice kind of mid-flight push to the right when you throw them flat. So getting just a little extra 20, 30 feet, and then on hyzer flips, they're getting that mid-flight push again, just going further, and then they hold turnovers super, super well. Let's try another setup and see what else they can do. Just gonna kind of throw just like a dead straight tunnel shot, just show how straight this can really fly. So just holding straight for forever, and I really love how that little fade at the end just feels so important to me because this means it's like nice and torque resistant, like you're never gonna really burn it over, which is what I'm really, really loving about this disc. I'm gonna throw it a little bit left of the basket and kind of just slowly drag it into the right. So there's that slow drag, and then that late stability should be kicking in. Yeah. So I'm really liking how those fly. They have a super nice late stability, which I'm absolutely loving because I'm throwing them hard. They're getting that nice turn that you see with the flippy disc, but then they're coming back at the end, which means I'm not really worried about burning them over. So really loving those. So we got another setup here with the ARACHNID. Got some nice little gap hits, some little hyzer flip straight shots, and then also nice little setup to throw some turnovers. But we're gonna start with this kind of low ceiling straight shot. Holy moly, just go in. Wow, so very unique. I feel like I haven't really seen this in any other disc where it's getting this like mid-flight push to the right that I haven't really ever seen before. And there's that mid-flight push. I just haven't. This disc is so good at that. I haven't really seen that before. And that late flight stability is super nice. Keep it from getting too squirrely. Now we're gonna throw a few turnovers. Sometimes on the course, you don't really have the room to work with straight and hyzer, so you need to throw it flat and let it turn. I think this disc is pretty good at that, so I'm gonna try and showcase that now. There we go. Nice long turn to the right. So I can really trust the ARACHNID to hold the turn. You think about trusting about something overstable like a Firebird where it's always gonna go left. I can really trust this disc on throwing turnovers to once it starts going right, it's not gonna keep going right. It's gonna hold right for a really long time like you want, and then it's gonna get it's gonna fight up and get like a nice little straight push finish at the end, which is super helpful because something that is really hard to do with flippy discs is to keep them from burning over and start throwing cut rollers. This disc really good at that. It's always trying to get back to flat, even hyzer at the end. Okay, got a nice little kind of scramble setup here for the ARACHNID. Just kind of trying to showcase how when you got bad footing, low ceiling, a nice glidey disc like the ARACHNID will work really well because you don't have to put a lot behind it. You can really just focus on being controlled and hitting your angle. Just hitting it there and then late little stability. Super easy up and down right there. Gonna throw this one a little bit left of the basket and kind of try and turn it into the basket as if maybe there's some OB on the right we kind of want to avoid or something. Let it hold all the way, maybe go in. Wow, super easy up and down from where we're at. All right, we're gonna give this one a little bit of hyzer just right at the basket, just kind of try and beam it right at it. Love how straight and effortless that is. And that's an easy up and down whether at a birdie or par. Just finished testing the new Innova ARACHNID. Oh my goodness, this disc is incredible. I was expecting it to be a little bit understable, never really thrown it before, but I got out here and I was like, I'm gonna need to bag this for some straight shots because I was throwing this thing on hyzer, it was flipping up, getting a super unique, just like slow right push, no matter really what angle it was on. Even on hyzer, it was always flipping and pushing. Just super good for all angles. This disc is gonna be a great disc in the woods. I think this disc will be really good for lower arm speeds, just has a super reliable, workable mid-range, and I think it'll also be good for the best pros to just really as a disc to shape through the woods on all sorts of angles. Thanks for watching.